Few hunters beneath the sea command fear as effortlessly as the banded sea snake.
Even powerful predators know when not to take unnecessary risks.
But something about this snake.
This is not a snake. It is an octopus that has learned one of the most extraordinary survival strategies in the animal kingdom. Beneath these quiet coastal waters lives an animal with almost no natural defenses of its own. Sometimes the greatest disguise is the one that never attracts attention. The seabed offers shelter, but only for those who know how to use it. Soon, hiding will no longer be enough. Instead of running, it prepares to become something else. To the approaching predator, this no longer appears to be an octopus.
Sometimes fear is stronger than hunger. The performance ends as quietly as it began.
But the sea snake is only one of several identities this remarkable animal can become. The sea snake is only one possibility. This remarkable body can be reshaped again and again. Changing appearance is only part of the illusion. Even the way it moves must convince the observer. An effective disguise does not need to be perfect. It only needs to create enough doubt. Each disguise lasts only as long as the situation requires. Now the octopus is watching another master of survival. It is not copying the fish perfectly. It is recreating the features predators are most likely to recognize. The disguise has served its purpose. The risk has passed. Every disguise ends the same way, with the ordinary life of an extraordinary animal. Choosing the wrong disguise could be fatal. Somehow, it seems to know which one to wear. Every encounter presents a different challenge. The response is rarely the same. Once again, the octopus abandons its own identity. To an approaching predator, the warning may be convincing enough. The disguise appears to have achieved exactly what the octopus needed: hesitation. Whether the observer is truly deceived or simply uncertain, the result may be the same. Every disguise is temporary. Survival is the only constant. Knowing when not to act may be as important as knowing when to strike. Now the master of deception is about to use the same remarkable abilities, not to escape, but to hunt. Progress comes in moments, measured not by speed, but by restraint. The final approach is almost invisible. Patience is rewarded in a single decisive moment. And on this reef, even a successful hunter can become the hunted. The first response is almost always concealment.
Survival often depends on resisting the urge.
The search for food begins again, as it does every day.
Sometimes the most revealing signs are almost impossible to see.
Not every hunt unfolds as planned.
and not every escape succeeds.
On the open seabed, even the smallest patch of cover can change the outcome. The environment itself becomes part of the disguise.
Success depends less on speed than on choosing exactly the right moment.
Its appearance is never fixed. It changes as the landscape changes. Not every encounter on the seabed can be predicted. The seabed is filled with hidden lives.
Knowing where to search makes all the difference. Patience often reveals opportunities that movement would destroy. On the seabed, efficiency reduces risk. For the first time today, the master of deception meets another of its own kind. Encounters between adults are uncommon, common, and usually cautious.
For octopuses, reproduction is brief, but it determines the future of the species.
Finding a safe nursery may be the most important decision of her life. One by one, each egg is placed where the sea itself will help protect it. For weeks, her entire world will become this single chamber. Her priority is no longer survival for herself, but survival for the next generation. Constant care helps keep the developing embryos healthy until they are ready to hatch.
Fresh seawater must flow constantly. Without it, the embryos cannot survive.
Days become weeks. Her world grows smaller, while the future grows inside every egg. Every movement protects the fragile lives suspended beneath the chamber ceiling. Beyond the chamber, life continues. Inside, time seems to stand still. She is giving away the last of her strength.
Inside every egg, the next generation is almost ready. The tiny hunters have already developed the remarkable bodies they will need to survive.
A new life enters the ocean, carrying millions of years of evolution within its tiny body.
Her journey is ending. From its very first moments, it must depend entirely on itself. The first decision is not where to hunt, but where to remain unseen. Distinct, gentle underwater ambient sound.
No one teaches this. The knowledge is already written into its biology.
Its greatest protection is not strength, but invisibility. Its first real test arrives only minutes after entering the world. Survival sometimes depends on the discipline to remain completely still.
The ocean offers countless opportunities and countless dangers.
Patience begins long before experience.
Its very first successful hunt marks the beginning of an independent life. It is not alone. Across this vast seabed, countless others are beginning the very same journey. Everything it needs to begin life is already part of its remarkable body. Its camouflage changes as naturally as breathing.
Millions of specialized pigment cells work together with astonishing precision. The ocean never remains the same.
Neither does the mimic octopus. Soon, another decision will reveal just how extraordinary this tiny survivor already is. Without guidance, it repeats a behavior that has protected generations before it. Even at this age, one of the species' most remarkable defensive displays begins to emerge. Whether through caution or uncertainty, the encounter ends without conflict. Another challenge has passed. Countless more still await. The story has come full circle. The secret was always here, hidden in plain sight. The reef awakens to another ordinary day, though every life here faces extraordinary challenges. Survival is not one remarkable moment, but thousands of small decisions made every day. This single animal is only one life within an ecosystem of astonishing complexity. Every place now holds the memory of another chapter. Perhaps the greatest survivors are those we never notice at all. The world around it never stops changing, and neither will it. Every corner of this coastline hides stories that remain unseen. Sometimes the greatest illusion is convincing the world that nothing is there. At the beginning of this journey, we saw only the seabed. In the ocean, survival is not always about becoming stronger. At sometimes, it begins by becoming impossible to see.
The mimic octopus, a master of disguise, slowly settles into the sand.